Good morning students. Welcome to online teaching session of Academic World School Lemitra. Today the topic that we are going to learn is polynomials. It is very interesting topic and very easy and useful in our real life. Already in class 8 we have studied about different algebraic identities and their uses also. Now we will study here a special type of algebraic expressions. Those are known as polynomials. To begin with, I would like to tell you that polynomials are just not the algebraic expressions, but we can see them in real life. For example, if I draw here a straight line, this is an example of polynomials. Further, a curve like this or in this manner, these are also examples of polynomial. If I draw a circle, then this is also an example of polynomials. To begin with, first of all, we will understand what are constants and what are variables. Constants, all the real numbers, those have fixed value, are known as constants. Any real number if we take, suppose 4, 1 upon 2, root 3, minus 1, these all are known as constants because their value always remains same. It never changes. 4 will always remain 4, root 3 will never change its value, same 4 minus 1 and 1 upon 2. So these are all our constants. Now, if we take some English alphabet like X, Y, A, B, or any other symbols also like alpha, beta, theta, they may be assigned different values. Their value is not fixed. So they are known as variables. Now, if we multiply constant and variables, suppose 4 into x, that is equal to 4x. Here, this 4 is also a polynomial because it is a constant, so it is a constant polynomial. This x is also a polynomial, and 4 into x, 4x is also a polynomial because these all are algebraic expressions. Now 4x, because it is having only one term, so it is monomial. We may have polynomials which are having more than one term also. For example, if I write here 4x plus 3y, this is also a polynomial with two terms, 4x and 3y. Because it is having two terms, so it is a binomial. We will study it in detail. First of all, we will understand what are the different parts of a term of a polynomial. Here, this polynomial is having two terms, this polynomial is having one term. Okay. So, what are the different parts in the term of a polynomial? What is the coefficient of a variable in any term? We will understand here. Suppose this is a polynomial 4x square plus 5x plus 3. Look at this term. Here in this polynomial we have three terms. If we look at this term 4x square, this 4 is the constant part of this term. This x is variable part of this term, and this square, it is the exponent or the power of this term. So here this complete term is 4x square. 4 is constant term, x is the variable and 2 is the exponent. This 4 is also known as the coefficient of x square. Similarly, if we look at here second term, here this 5 is the constant part, x is the variable part, and the exponent will be 1. But there is no difference between x to the power 1 and x, so no need to write here 1. It is only 5x. Further, if we look at this plus 3, it is known as constant term. Here also we can consider x to the power 0, because power to the 0 to any variable or number is equal to 1. Here the 3 is the constant part, x is the variable part, and 0 is the exponent. So this polynomial is having 3 terms. Here the power of this term is 0, power of this term is, you can understand easily, it is 1, but we do not write it, and power of this term is 2. So highest power of this polynomial is 2, and the highest power of a polynomial is known as the degree of a polynomial. Now, we may have polynomials of different degrees. In these parts, the constant may be any real value. Variables, we may choose infinite number of variables in a polynomial, there is no limit. But in exponents, we must have the values in whole numbers. Either the exponent may be 0, 1, 2, 3, like this. It cannot be a fraction, it cannot be a non-prime number or negative number. Further, we will understand what is the standard form of a polynomial. The standard form of a polynomial is very easy. If we write a polynomial either in its decreasing power of the term or the increasing power of the term, then the polynomial is known as in standard form. For example, suppose the polynomial I am writing here 3x plus 4 plus x to the power 3. Here this polynomial is having 3 terms. The degree of the power of this term is 1. Power of this term is 0, x to the power 0. Power of this term is 3. So this polynomial is having degree 3 because highest power is 3. But it is not written in standard form because here we have power as 1, here we have power as 0, here we have power as 3. It is neither in increasing order nor it is in decreasing order. If we write this polynomial in decreasing order of the powers or the increasing order of the powers, then this polynomial will be in its standard form. Look at here. If we write in decreasing order, so highest power x to the power 3 we will write at first, then we will write 3x, and then we will write as 4. This is its first standard form. Second, if we write in increasing order of the power, then this 4 will be at first, then 3x, and then x cube. These both are standard form of this polynomial. Okay? It may be in decreasing order or it may be in increasing order. Next, we have studied up to here introduction, standard form of a polynomial, degree of a polynomial. Now we will understand what are the types of polynomial. We divide a polynomial according to their degree and according to their number of terms. If you look at this example only, the degree of this polynomial is 3 and it is having 3 terms. Because the degree is 3, so we say it is a cubic polynomial. and because it is having 3 terms, so it is known as trinomial. We will understand it step by step. If a polynomial is having only one term, for example 3y, this is the polynomial having only one term, so it is known as monomial on the basis of its number of terms. And what is the degree of this polynomial? It is having power as 1, so its degree is also 1. So this polynomial is known as linear polynomial. Actually it is linear and monomial. On the basis of its degree it is linear. On the basis of number of its term it is monomial. Suppose we have another polynomial like this 4x plus 5. This polynomial is having 2 terms. Because it is having 2 terms, so it is binomial. And its degree is, again it is 1. So this is also a linear polynomial. Further, suppose there is a polynomial like this 5t square plus 3t plus 4. This polynomial is having 3 terms. Because it is having 3 terms, so it is trinomial. Mono is 1, so monomial. Bi is 2, so binomial. Tri is 3, so trinomial. This is also linear, this is also linear. Here the degree of this polynomial is 2. Because its degree is 2, so it is known as quadratic polynomial. It is trinomial on the basis of the number of terms and it is quadratic on the basis of its degree. Further, if we have a polynomial like this z to the power 4 plus 2, this polynomial is having only 2 terms. Because it is having only 2 terms, so it is a binomial. And the degree of this polynomial is 4. Degree of this polynomial is 4, so it is known as biquadratic. So this is the division of the polynomials on the basis of their number of terms and on the basis of the degree of the polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it is linear. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, it is quadratic. If the degree of a polynomial is 3, then it is cubic. And if the degree of a polynomial is 4, then it is biquadratic. Similarly, if it is having 1 term, then it is monomial. It is having 2 terms, then binomial. 3 terms, then trinomial. Here also it is having 3 terms, so it is a trinomial. These are the different types of the polynomial according to their degree and number of terms. Now, in our syllabus, we have only the polynomials in one variable. So, we will understand how to recognize a polynomial in one variable. Some questions here we have that we can practice to understand this. Which of the following are polynomials? In case of a polynomial, writes its degree. So we will recognize a polynomial. A polynomial will be in one variable, will be having only one variable, and its constant terms may be any real number. Its the exponent of the variable will be in whole numbers. So look at the first example. It is x to the power 5 minus 2x cube plus x plus root 3. Here we have 4 terms. It's not a problem. One variable we have x in all the terms, and the highest power of the variable is here 5. So degree of this polynomial will be 5. And obviously it is a polynomial because all the degrees of all the terms are in whole numbers only. So this is a polynomial in one variable, and we are also asked to write its degree. So the degree is the highest power of these terms will be its degree. The highest power is 5. So degree of this polynomial is 5. Look at the second example. Second example is y to the power 3 plus root 3y. Here we have two terms. One variable y is there and highest power of the variable is 3. And all the powers are in whole numbers. So this is also a polynomial. It is a binomial with degree 3. So we will write yes. This is also a polynomial and its degree is 3. Look at the third example. In third example, we have x to the power minus 2 plus 2x to the power minus 1 plus 3. It is having three terms. It is having one variable x only. But look at the exponents of the variable. Exponents are minus 2, minus 1, and we know the exponent of the variable may be only in whole numbers. It cannot be a negative integer. So it is not a polynomial. No. Because the degrees are negative integers, which is not possible. Look at the fourth example. It is x square upon 2 minus 2 upon x square. We have two terms. One variable x is there, but look at the exponent of this x. If we bring it to the numerator, it will be like this: x square upon 2 minus 2 into x to the power minus 2. Again, the exponent of a variable cannot be negative. So this is also not a polynomial. Now we will discuss question number 2 here, which is given. Before we discuss this question, we will discuss some special polynomials. Look at here. If we write only a constant term 5, then whether it is a polynomial or not? Yes, it is a polynomial because this 5 can be written as 5 and we can choose any variable, suppose x, and we can put its power as 0. And actually our 0 is 1, so this will be equal to 5 into 1, which is 5. So every constant, every real number, it is also a polynomial and its degree will always remain 0. So this is a special type of a polynomial known as constant polynomial, and the degree of constant polynomial is always 0. Constant polynomial always has its degree as 0. Next, if we write 0, 0 is also a constant, so it should be a constant polynomial. But look at here, 0, if we write it, we know here the constant polynomial has its degree as 0. But in 0, we can write like this: 0 into x to the power 1, 0 into x to the power 2, 0 into x to the power 3, and so on. all these values are equal to 0 only. So its degree is not equal to 0. So it is again a different name is given to this polynomial, which is a zero polynomial, and the degree of a zero polynomial is not defined. These are some special polynomials, constant polynomials and zero polynomials. Look at here question number 2. Identify polynomials according to their degree and number of terms. So first example is -7 plus x. Now what is the degree of this polynomial? Degree of this polynomial is, here its power x to the power 0 is there, here x to the power 1. So highest power is 1. So its degree is 1. And how many terms this polynomial is having? 2 terms. So because the degree is 1, so it is a linear polynomial, and because it is having 2 terms, so it is known as binomial. So this is a linear binomial. Next example, 6y. If you look, the power of y is 1, so this is also a linear polynomial, and because it is having only 1 term, so it is monomial. So this is a linear monomial. Look at the third example. It is -z to the power 3. Because the degree is 3, so it is a cubic polynomial, and it is having only 1 term, so it is monomial. Look at the next example. It is 1 minus y to the power 3. Here the highest power is 3, so its degree is 3. So again this is a cubic polynomial, and because it is having 3 terms, 1, 2 and 3, so it is a trinomial. Look at the next example, fifth. X minus x cube plus x to the power 4. The highest power of x is 4, so it is biquadratic, and it is having 3 terms, so it is trinomial. So this is the division of the polynomial according to their degree and number of terms. Next, we have question number 3. Rewrite the polynomials in standard form. The standard form, already I have told you, the standard form of a polynomial is the form in which we write the terms either in increasing order of their power or the decreasing order of their power. So here some polynomials are given to us, and we have to write them in standard form. Look at the first example. It is x minus 2x square plus 8 plus 5x cube. We want to write it in standard form, so write either in decreasing order of the powers of the terms or in the increasing order of the power of the terms. So we can write in decreasing order, 5x cube at the first, next here x square, so this minus sign will be kept with the coefficient of x square, so minus 2x square, next it is x plus x and plus 8. This is the standard form. We can write it in increasing order also. It will be 8 plus x minus minus 2x square plus 5x cube. These both are in standard form. Second, we can directly write here in standard form only. So highest power is minus x to the power 5. That we will write here at the first, minus x to the power 5. Next is 6x cube. That we will write here, 6x cube. Then minus 3x square. So minus 3x square. And then plus 2x. So plus 2x. This is in standard form. We can write its reverse also in increasing order of the powers. So 2x minus 3x square plus 6x cube minus x to the power 5. These both are the standard forms of this polynomial. Third is, we will directly write here in standard form. So highest power is here 4. So plus t to the power 4. Next is minus 3t cube. So minus 3t cube. Next is minus t square. So minus t square plus t plus 2. This is in standard form. We can write its reverse order also. 2 plus t minus t square plus 3t to the power 3. It is minus 3 to the power 3. Minus 3t to the power 3 plus t to the power 4. These both are in standard form. So till now we have studied what is the polynomials, what is the standard form of a polynomial. Standard form of a polynomial is if we write the polynomial either in decreasing order of its power of terms or in increasing order of power of terms. Degree of a polynomial, the highest power of the variable is the degree of a polynomial. Remember, we are talking about the power, highest power of the variable only. Next, types of polynomial according to degree. According to degree, the polynomials are divided in linear polynomial if the degree is 1, quadratic if degree is 2, if degree is 3 then it will be a cubic polynomial, if degree is 4 then biquadratic and so on. Next, according to number of terms. According to number of terms, if the polynomial is having one term, it is known as monomial, 2 terms then binomial, 3 terms then trinomial and so on. Some special polynomials we have already discussed. Constant polynomials, all the real numbers whose value is fixed, they are known as constant polynomials, and the degree of a constant polynomial is always 0. And zero polynomial also, and the degree of zero polynomial is not defined. And we practice some questions also. We have given you the assignment on ERP. Please solve that example, that assignments and submit it. Thank you.